Hey everybody, Travis here, Flint Hills Forestry Mulching. Today, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. Today, I'm going to talk to you and tell you why we got into doing forestry mulching, how it came about, and when we're done doing a little talking about that, I'll give you a quick little shop tour since we finally have a shop. So let's see here. I'm Travis. I'm the owner of Flint Hills Forestry Mulching. I'm a full-time firefighter here in my hometown, Junction City, Kansas. And then on my 2 days off, myself and Chris, who also is a firefighter at Junction City, we do the forestry mulching on our, like I said, on our 2 days off. So let's see here. We got started doing forestry mulching here 2 years ago. So prior to doing that, it was about 2017, we were doing prescribed fire. We would go out and burn pastures for landowners, farmers, ranchers, that kind of stuff, burn CRP to fulfill those contracts. Everything was going good. We had the equipment, we had the manpower, we had the help. Everything was going great. We were making money. And then good old Kansas, she decided to put her finger down. Every year since then, it's gotten drier and windier, and it's just made it difficult to try to get any burning done. Also, thanks to all the fires out west, the insurance rates just through the roof. Got crazy expensive, and burn bans all around here just made it super difficult to get any sort of burning done. So it was about 2 years ago, February, we came across on Facebook Marketplace a guy selling out of his forestry mulching business. So we thought long and hard about it. Is that something we should try to get into doing, or do we just keep on doing burning? With burning, we have just a few months of a window. We have a few months in the spring and a few months kind of in the fall, kind of in that sweet spot. And also with doing like CRP contracts, there's like a 2-month window in the spring, and like late summer, there's a 2-month window because of all the birds laying their eggs and then hatching and whatnot. Kind of a protective thing for the CRP program. So like I said, we thought long and hard, well, is this something we want to try to get into doing? So we set up a time to meet with a guy who was selling his equipment, and looked at his equipment, his big skid steer, drum mulcher. Went back home, talked about it, and we're like, okay, that's something we could definitely do. Something we could do year round. When it's kind of raining out, we could be working. Unlike it with fire, I mean, you can't burn when it's raining. If there's snow on the ground, we could be out taking trees down. So yeah. So after thinking long and hard, we decided to go for it. So here 2 years ago, we bought a used ASV skid steer. It was a ASV RT 120. It had higher hours on it, but it was going to be good for us getting started, getting used to that. And then we also attached with that was a 2017 or 2018 Prenoth M450 mulching head. That was just ready to rock, ready to get working. So we purchased that, like I said, 2 years ago, and we ran that skid steer just about a year when we started having some issues with it. Like I said, it was a higher hour machine, but it got us through our first year, getting our feet wet, figuring out the ways to take the trees down, figure out how to mulch them properly, back drag. So we ran that machine for a year, and then, like I said, we started having issues. The main hydraulic motor on the track started going out. So, of course, being in Kansas, the closest ASV dealer, Kansas City. So we loaded up our machine, took it to Kansas City to have them take a look at it. And long story short on that, it was going to cost a lot of money to get the one hydraulic motor replaced and fixed. And then if the one side's going out, you can guarantee the other side's going to be going out. So we decided to bite the bullet and buy a new machine. We ended up buying a brand new ASV skid steer, and it had like 5 hours on it, brand new, good warranty, all that stuff. So for the past year, that's what we've been running, is the ASV RT 135. It's been a great machine, just an awesome machine, tons of power. The view from the cab is just amazing. I wouldn't trade that machine in on anything else. It's robust, tough. It's been places where I wouldn't take a different brand of skid steer. This thing is bulletproof, just built for taking it where we take it. And it's pretty much a tank. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't trade it in on anything else. Even though I've been doing this for 2 years, I stand by ASV. They've been amazing to deal with. Customer service, calling the actual factory when we had questions with our old one, easy to deal with, easy to talk to. So yeah, so that's a little bit how we got into the forestry mulching. But like our main focus with our business, get a little talking about that, is to do pasture clearing here in Kansas. The eastern red cedar, it's a big problem around here. They want to consider it an invasive species. It's easy for the seeds to spread, doesn't take much at all, and you have new cedars popping up everywhere. So that's one of our big focuses with our business is to just help landowners get rid of the eastern red cedars, especially like in their pastures where they graze their cattle at. We also focus on doing, and it's not just cedar tree removal. We'll take down any sort of tree also, but that's kind of our focus is on the cedar tree. We'll also do like fence row clearing for pastures. There's always trees growing up in the fence lines. We got the chainsaws, the clippers, all kinds of stuff to be able to get rid of those, clean up your fence lines. We also do kind of one thing we're trying to push is doing wildfire hazard mitigation. With both of us, myself and Chris being firefighters, we also are volunteer firefighters when our 2 days off, and we've been on numerous wildfires here in our county and surrounding counties, and just going on these different fires, seeing the types of fuel, the types of trees that these people are building their houses in just for the pretty views and stuff like that. So we're trying to educate people on, yes, the views may look good, but for the safety of your house, your property, and just you as a person, it's probably not the best thing. So kind of giving them some ways to kind of clean things up, give a little bit more of a buffer in case there was a fire that kind of sweeps through their area. So that's one big thing we're starting to lean on pushing. But yeah, our main deal we've been doing is a lot of pasture clearing and fence row clearing. But yeah, it's been keeping us busy. We've got several jobs lined up for this spring. We'll be shutting down here probably in a few weeks. It'll be burn season, so we're gonna kind of shut down so we're not the cause of a big fire by hitting a rock or striking something in a field. And we'll probably be busy fighting fire anyways, but that's just one step that we take kind of on the safety aspect, so we're not the start of a fire. So anyways, enough rambling around. We can do kind of a quick shop tour. It's nothing fancy. We had the chance here a few months ago to purchase a shop. We've been keeping our skid steer and whatnot out in the elements, but we finally had the opportunity to get a shop. So we're just renting the space, but it's nice. It's got heating, air, bathroom, concrete floors, everything's out of the elements, so it's been really nice. So let's do a quick little shop tour here. So kind of in the middle of the floor is our 25-foot PJ gooseneck trailer. On top of the trailer, like I said, the new beast, the RT 135 skid steer.
Since we've had so much snow lately, we haven't had the chance to switch attachments back to the mulcher yet, but we have our snow pusher on there. Came from Express Steel out of Indiana or Illinois. Thing's a beast, 7 foot, able to push a lot of snow. Pushed a lot of snow for the city of Junction City here on our last couple snows. Does great job. Let's go to the back real quick. Against the back wall, we have our tree shear. Now we picked this up this fall, brand new tree shear. Able to clip some really big trees. Works wonders on doing fence lines. You can get underneath of the wires and clip them. It's a Wichita tree shear made here in Wichita, Kansas. So it's a local tree shear, super heavy duty. The owner of the business, really easy to deal with, good guy. So we purchased that here this fall. And then let me get spun around here. Then here's the big beast, the Prenoth. Like I said, Prenoth M450 mulching head. Big monster here. There'll be time to get it hooked up. Get the old snow pusher taken back off the skid steer and get ready to start taking down more trees. Then over here on the side, got mini fridge, workbench, kind of customized, home built workbench. I also have some little signs liven it up since we're both wildland firefighters. Just some Smokey the Bear stuff, kind of keep it light and fun in the shop. Then as we move on up, got the Kubota UTV here. It has a slide-in unit when we were burning, but right now it just has chainsaws in the back. 2 chainsaws, some rakes, some clippers. Nothing too crazy. And then we got the Kawasaki 4-wheeler here. So we were also using it, pushing snow on sidewalks, driveways. Got the blade on the front. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything in the shop. One last thing, got the pole saw on the floor. But yeah, that's my shop, that's my equipment. So anyways, thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry that this video wasn't like everything else that we do. Kind of boring. I know it's not for everybody, but it's been a video we've been wanting to get out for quite a while, kind of talking about how we got into doing forestry mulching. But anyways, have a great day. See you on the next one. We got, like I said, lots of stuff lined up for this spring, this summer. So stay tuned to the old channel. Give us a follow. Have a good one. Thanks.